Hello everyone, welcome to the kitchen sesh. My tiny dog is kicking me. I'm not giving you a treat. She's not getting a treat because I'm not rewarding kicking me behavior. I'm trying. Kathy, I'm trying. All right, so it's time. We had to do it. I'm gonna roll myself a joint. We had to do it. We have to do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do dope Dubai chocolate bars, okay? I got the chocolate molds because it's a special deep chocolate bar. And it comes from, it's from Dubai. That's why it's called the Dubai chocolate bar. It originates from a bakery. I don't know if it's a chocolate shop. What was it called? Like Lux or something in Dubai. And here we go. Hi, Fraggle Rock. Hi, Chris Fist. Hi, Fatty McFat Fat. All right. Hey, Madam Dram, how's it going? Anyway, so we have, you know, it's just time. I'm a chocolate maker or chocolatier. I don't make chocolate, but I temper it. And I can make chocolate bars, so why the hell not? I ordered some kataif. I don't know if I'm saying that incorrectly, but it's also known as kataifi or kataif or kataif. I'm not going to say it all the ways because I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But this is shredded phyllo. And then we're going, is it phyllo or phyllo? I don't know either. Let us know in the chat. Okay, Bonbon, just sit there. You're in trouble. And yeah, we're going to take some butter. We're going to infuse the butter. I have some rosin. This rosin, people were making fun of me online. I got a lot about that this week. But people were making fun of me because they were like, oh, if you want some rosin that's not black. I can get smoking grade rosin. I can get really beautiful, nice. You can't really see it because it's like, I wonder if you could see it on there. See if you can.
Of course.
It fucked it up. I fucked up all the things. You can't really see. You see like there's a little goober in there? Okay, so that's not decarbed. This is just straight from Rosin Tech. And this was edible grade rosin. So it's really like kind of blackish, you know, and I decarbed this. So it doesn't look great. But when you're making edibles, it's just plant matter. So you want to smoke less plant matter, right? Because you don't want the plant, it's not helping things. But for edibles, it's not such an issue to use that. I personally, I don't use Wagyu to make meatloaf, you know, but if you want to, by all means, if you're balling like that, go for it. But don't shame me for using whatever I want. Hi, Harry Lee. How's it going, everyone? Okay, so I need to roll a joint because I need to smoke something. We need to, since this is already infused or already decarboxylated, I just heated this in the oven. I do 220. You could do lower if you wanted. Sometimes people are really precious about the terpenes in using concentrates. I personally don't, we're going to bake with this, we're going to put it in the butter. Like, terpenes are volatile, so it's not such a concern for me personally with how I feel about things. You could always do it longer. You're looking for the bubbles. You're watching the bubbles of your concentrate, and that goes for any concentrate that you're decarbing. My cookbook. Also, do not get the spiral bound edition of my cookbook. It's a scam. So if you did, try to return it. It's a scam. I'm going to make an announcement on Instagram too, because I feel like more people need to know that. My cookbook has a really nifty chart that tells you which concentrates need to be decarbed and which ones do not. And relative potency and like their textures or characteristics that, you know, those manufacturers though, they're always coming up with something new. You know what I mean? Right, Winslow? Don't you feel like the manufacturers, the hash makers, the concentrate makers, there's some new hot shit all the time with what they're doing.
They got to try to keep it interesting.
Fresh, right. Yeah, so they do different things to the resin. Like what does it mean when they're like, oh, it's about to crash out? Is that when the terps separate from, like they separate all the different compounds in using.
I'm not familiar with that.
It's so interesting how they do it. Sometimes they'll like let it sit in solvent like butane or some, you know, whatever, and eventually I'm sure we have some concentrate makers in the chat.
We should do a deep dive on a Wednesday on concentrate making.
Yeah, we should bring someone to talk about it. Quarter Penny and Nickel say hi. Those are Petra's goats. Hi. We're using rosin. The Bud Burner says they could watch me cook every day. Okay, thank you. Hi, Kathy. Ciao. Yabba dabba do. I am smoking, this is Crescendo from THC Design. It's actually my last jar, so I need to contact them and be like, can I get some more? Please, sir. Can I have some more? I'm going to melt some chocolate while we're here because we got to do that. We got to temper chocolate. I'm doing dark chocolate, but I've seen all sorts of things. And then I should have gotten food coloring. I thought I had silver, like silver foil that you can put on top of chocolate, but I don't. The only food coloring I have is gel, and supposedly it's not. I could maybe try putting it in some oil to get the colors on the top of it. It's basically, maybe if I use coconut oil, that could be something there. Because I just don't want to ruin its gel food coloring, so it's water-based, and it might cause the chocolate to seize. So we don't want that. I got it already because I like to fold it back. Lance, did you have it delivered? It's not my book, I think, is what the issue is. Because I asked my publisher, I was like, hey, what is the spiral bound book? And he's like, it's nothing to do with the publisher. So I don't even know if that's my book, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you might, let me know, Lance, if you've got it. I'm going to get some butter out. Because we got to do this. Maybe I'll have some grapes.
Can you explain that the spiral bound book is not you? It's a grifter copying
It's
your
not
book?
me. Yeah, I don't think I don't get any kind of payment from it. It like doesn't go to me. It's just, or my publisher. It's a grift. I don't know why it's not shut down, but it's really bad. They do it to a bunch of cookbooks. Because people want a spiral bound cookbook, you know. Okay, so we need to, I don't even know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how to make Dubai chocolate. So we're going to look up what the ratio, I know roughly, but I want to see what the ratio is of, okay, so it says 3 tablespoons coconut oil or unsalted butter divided. The kataifi pastry, 2 cups packed, 1 jar of creamy pistachio butter, or pistachio, depending on where you are. Okay. And, oh, this says 2 tablespoons well-stirred tahini. Now that seems not authentic. And then a 1/4 teaspoon. I have tahini, so we could do that. And then this is saying to use white chocolate to do the stuff on top. But, bring to a simmer over medium heat. Set a heat-proof bowl over simmering water to create a double. What? Oh, wait. This uses milk chocolate, and we're not using milk chocolate. But what is it? Okay, so basically we got to start with this butter. And the kataifi. Kataif? I'm saying it all sorts of ways. And it's 2 cups, so I'm wondering how big of a pan I should use. And of course my pan isn't clean. You know what? This is a very authentic cooking show, okay? We don't... There's no PA running around for me. Can you imagine, Winslow, if I was like, chop up some things for me. Wash these dishes. You're not that. Maybe one day we'll have like someone to prep for me. I was busy trying to get Bonbon because she tried to escape. That's why she's not getting a treat. Someone tried to say like, oh, poor Bonbon. She just wants a treat. First of all, that dog is not deprived of any treats. But second of all, she's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. Okay, so I got it, and it is simply wonderful. You're going to make an awesome jima. I find that such a weird thing to say to a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's assuming so many things about me. Do you say that to men? I'm curious. Like, the guys that you're a fan of, do you tell them they're going to be a good grandpa? Is that what you say to them? Or in your mind, because I have a vagina, there's like only one role I can fit. And because I'm in the kitchen, you're like, oh, she's already fulfilling that role. So she's going to be the best grandma because she's going to cook all of these kids, all of this food. I have no desire to do that. I would rather blow my brains out, be honest. That's not very nice of me to say, but I don't want to make a bunch of food for kids. Thanks. Sorry. Oh my gosh, Fatty McFatFat is saying smash that like button. I hear myself. Oh, look it, I'm being a bitch too. Anyway, not to be rude, Lance, but I wouldn't say that I don't think, I'm gonna speak for women and I'm gonna say, we don't wanna hear that. Hey, you're one, once you're no longer attractive and can't be valuable for appealing to the male gaze, then you better be ready to cook. Cook for all of our spawn. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna melt a little bit of butter. It doesn't say it needs that much, but I'm kind of skeptical. Petra, it's gonna rain. Oh my gosh, I'm happy for you. Can you send it over here? So we're gonna take, it says 2 to 3 tablespoons. We're gonna take, I'm skeptical of that, but for 2 cups of this phyllo, but we're gonna take some butter, right? And I wanna melt it so we can measure out the rosin. I have a milligram scale right here with me. It's my cast iron. Actually, can I put it in here? No, it won't fit. I have a milligram scale, so we're gonna weigh out the rosin on that because rosin is potent. Concentrates are potent. What are concentrates? Concentrates are the concentrated cannabis, right? So they're taking off the resin, the trichomes from the plant, and they're concentrating it. And there's different ways to do that depending on the method and what they do. Okay, You guys are funny. I see you in the chat. Okay, so I'm melting some butter. This is gonna make like 2 chocolate bars, and we'll say like sadly don't have the potency on either of these rosins because they're both were gifts. I estimate 50% potency for rosin. I think that's like probably a little low, but I think it's, I've had this for a minute. I think that's pretty safe. You could say a little higher. So if I used 0.1 grams of this, a tenth of a gram, that would be 50 milligrams of THC. And I've already decarboxylated this rosin. Some concentrates need to be decarbed, some don't. Rosin needs to be decarbed unless it's coming out of your vape cart, and they decarb those because the vapes don't get hot enough to decarb. That's what I was told. They decarb the vape oil before putting them in the carts, or the rosin before they put it into the vape carts. Yeah, Jaden gets it. How about some kids come and cook for me? I'm tired. I'll cook. My niece wanted to cook with me. She's not my niece. She's I don't know what that is called, like second cousin once removed or something like that. Yeah. She's my cousin's daughter. Yeah, once removed, and she wants me to teach her how to cook some things. Okay, Lance, that's a good response. Thank you. You learn. You live, you learn. Maybe you're not around any spicy Italian women to tell you. I'm rolling this joint because I need it right now. We're melting this butter. We're taking our time. We're making chocolate. It's going to be all good. It doesn't seem that complicated. Is anyone new here? Can you raise your hands if you're new here? Can you let me know if you're new? Are you going to start a poll? Oh, wait, no. What are you looking up?
You want me to start a poll?
Okay. Have you got, which we asked them? How about, are you new to the live stream? I'm channeling Beyonce, Sasha Fierce. You remember when Beyonce was like, Alfrago Rock says decarbonized. Did you see that, Winslow?
What?
Are you new here? I posted a reel after I got so many comments on that can of butter thing, and I deleted a lot of them. I don't give a fuck. I deleted them. Especially the mean ones. I would block, delete. I definitely DM'd some people though, and that's why I'm in Instagram jail right now. I can't DM anyone. If you've messaged me, no way for me to respond. I'm gonna put this up a little higher. Some people were just commenting, and this guy was like, you have to decarbonize first.
Decarbonize?
Yes. And I was like, they're two different, and I didn't even show people the full combo, but I was like, you're mixing up decarboxylate and decarbonize. And he's like, they're the same word.
Is decarbonize even a real word?
It is a real word, and it has to do with climate change and taking the carbon out of the environment, but it has nothing to do with decarboxylation. So, but he was very adamant about it. You can't tell them they're wrong. Don't you do that, you bitch.
He has to decarbonize his brain.
Yeah, he needs to decarbonize. He's got a lot of plastic and carbon up there. Don't we all? And I put it in, there's that trend right now that's like, I told him I'm a ballerina. And he said, oh, like on the, what's it going? I told him I told him I'm an edible maker. And he said, you need to decarbonize first. And I just took a screen grab of his comment and put that there. And then you do a jump cut of all of your accomplishments to kind of show that like they underestimated you. Yeah. And I did that because I got called salty a lot. Hi, Kyle. Oh, Fatty McFat is new here.
All right, look at that. 30% of people are new here, so.
Wow,
pretty good.
welcome to the stream. If you don't have my cookbook yet, it's How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. The title really does say it all. I'll put it here just so you can see. It's right in the corner. Yeah, so this is my live stream. I go live every Saturday, 1:20 p.m. Pacific, and then on Wednesdays at 4:20 Pacific, and I teach you how to cook with weed. And you can ask me all your questions. And sometimes I sing poorly, but that's okay. It's a very friendly, forgiving club, and Madame Dram is holding court. So if she sees you misbehaving, she will block your ass. Don't even try her. Okay? Hello V, it's me. First time joining on a Saturday, but I'm here for it. Was it the Dubai chocolate getcha? Decarbonize isn't what they did to Han Solo, is it? Is that what they did? I thought they froze him. If they took the carbon out of him, wouldn't he have been dead? Are you checking the if there's a delay?
No. I'm thanking Madam Dram.
She's great. Oh, you don't pull the chat. Oh, because you would be responding as me. Gotcha.
Well, I responded to both.
All right, let's show them what I'm doing here. Let me make sure it's in the shot. All right, so we have our milligram scale. This is on my Amazon storefront if you want to get this one. Oh, wait, I need my little dabberoonie. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. This is from Kathy. Thank God Kathy got me this. I love it. So this is to scoop out some of this. First question, can we smoke? Meow. Of course you can. Smoke away, man. Look at me, I'm smoking. Okay, so we got this. I've almost done this rosin, really. Well, no, there's actually, what am I talking about? There's some goobers in here. Okay, well, we're going for it, Winslow. You press a little button and it heats it up. Boop. Oh shit, that is a lot. You know what? I'm tired of people saying I don't dose things potent enough. It's like they act like it's hard. I'm like, okay, well, I can just... And why did I put butter in the bottom of this bowl? Because I'm hoping that it'll slip right off into the pan instead of sticking to the bottom of the bowl. Let's see if it will. But we can always use a rubber spatula. Okay, this has rosin in it. See how that kind of just shielded the bowl from the sticky rosin? And we need to, I'm really taking my sweet ass time today. Anthony gets it. Anthony, yes, decarbonize. Like one time Hank Solo was frozen. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's Star Wars stuff. Is it Hank or is it Han? Who is it? Okay, look at this. So I'm not going to chop this at all because it looks like it's already been chopped, right? Here's our kataifi. And we're going to take this rosin and pour it in. Well, wait, no. I want to dissolve it all the way. So I'm going to put it on the heat a little bit and just kind of melt it into this. And someone else was saying like you need lecithin, and if you want to use lecithin in your edibles, by all means, go ahead. I know it's supposed to increase bioavailability, and someone explained, well, it creates liposomes, but I looked up, there's like specific pH that you need to do that. And then how much bioavailability does it increase? Because it really decreases the flavor for me. I don't like the flavor of lecithin, but if you really notice a difference in your edibles, like it makes you so much higher to have lecithin. Because there's really, the only way I could test bioavailability would be to take your blood, right? To see if you got more cannabinoids in your bloodstream. I don't have that. I'm a cook. You know, people ask me these questions. I'm like, I'm a cook. And basically my book, unless I could really prove it was doing something, I didn't include it. Hi, Harry Lee. All right, so let's turn this on and get our thing. That's infused, right? That's how easy people on the can of butter recipe were like, just use concentrate, just use concentrate. I started cooking with cold water hash. That's how I started making my edibles. I tell that story in my cookbook. I put like 8 grams into a dozen cookies and I found out real quick how potent hash is, and didn't do that again. And so I know it's easy. And listen, it was something I really considered for the book. I remember talking to my collaborator, Naomi Tomke, and I was like, you know, when you cook with concentrates, I explained to her, like, there's no infusion process because the hash maker's done that for you. They've gotten rid of the plant matter, and you just got this oil. You just have to put it into a warm fat and then and stir. It's gone, right? This is dosed, done. So, and then for some people are like, oh, well, you need the less thin for the emulsion. This is a fat going into a fat. And then someone said, well, butter is an emulsion. I'm like, I'm well aware of that. That's why. I mean, really, I got geeky in the book, and I tell people to seed their butter. If you want it to be like a stick of butter again, like from the fridge, totally solid, instead of separated into layers, you can seed it, just like you do. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Wow, $50. Petra was outside smoking in the rain. That sounds like a song, Petra. We'll take that and we'll put a heart on it. It says buy your own. Well, smells a little old, but I just got it, so it's not old, but you never know. Maybe it was sitting in a warehouse somewhere. Oops. Oh shit. All right, so we got my pan on. I can already tell it's way too hot. So we're gonna just pour that in there for now. Oh shit. Making a mess. I mean, this bag is really not for pouring. I don't know how many chocolate bars I'm gonna make, but that seems about right. I probably should make as many chocolate bars as I can because we're gonna put it like 0.4, so like 200 milligrams. That's fine, 100 milligrams each per the chocolate bar. That sounds like that's what they should be. Will you film this? Maybe we'll put a little more rosin, actually. I'm gonna film you doing that too. I'm gonna film you. No, you're gonna film me. Yeah, Dubai chocolate, it's happening. Let's put more rosin. You didn't get that shot. We're doing it, people. Go big or go home. More rosin. There's already 0.4 in here, so don't give me any shit. Boop. All right. Let's stir that back into the butter. And then we're gonna put it onto this kataifi. I just wanna make sure that goober gets totally mixed because otherwise someone's gonna have a bad time. Me, that's who. Okay. Rosin butter. I think we need more butter than this. This is why you recipe test. Let's get, I don't know how much butter, Winslow. It said just a few tablespoons and they lied to me. We're just gonna put the rest of this stick. What's it gonna hurt? There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, it's browning. It's browning. too quickly because my butter is not melted. I probably put too much butter now, but we've already committed, okay? So we're melting it. And we're browning this. Smells good. Oh, someone else got mad at me for using rubber spatula because of the plastic. That seemed like a good amount of butter to use. I know there's still chunks in there. Can you believe this is infused and you don't smell it? That's the other reason you don't use smoking grade concentrates in an edible. What a waste. Okay, I have to goldenize this. What do you think, Winslow? Was it too much butter?
I'm not the expert.
I know, I don't think it was. I'm delving in. She was fun. Nina was great last week. Yes, Nina's awesome. She's a very good friend of mine. Helped me edit the book. Like a final set of eyes on it. And because she worked at NPR for so long, it was very helpful to have that level of kind of laser eyes looking at it. Look at that, you guys. It's not there yet. And then we have this chocolate that I melted over here. Ooh, yeah. Nice and melted. That's what we want to see. I guess people are really anti-plastic now, which I get. Sure. I just don't know what you're supposed to do in a kitchen because like wood is porous. I guess I could use a wooden spoon for this, but then I have rosin butter seeping into my spoon. Just don't bring these with you to Dubai, says Adam. Yeah, we're definitely not doing that. Don't travel internationally with edibles. I just don't do it anymore. I used to travel, like try to get through TSA and stuff like that with weed. You can read about stories like that in my book. Like when I brought it to Italy, bad girl.
It's very stressful.
It's super stressful. And like, even if LAX is like, yeah, we allow it, I don't give a shit. I don't trust it. Until it's federally legal, I'm not taking a risk. Okay, so I feel like this needs a little bit of salt. I know that's not part of the deal, but I try to season everything. So we're gonna make this golden brown. And then, I don't think we need this anymore. That's nice. Get that out of the way. But we better not burn it, because that is always what happens, right? When you're not paying attention and you're a stoner like me, you get distracted. So just keep it moving. Keep it stirring. I made a little mess here. Is this a big enough bowl? I don't know where my big bowl is. Somewhere. I want to keep this lighter away from the flame. And throw that away. And stir my thing. But see? Are you worried? No, it's golden still, man. We're good. I'm timing. Why? What's going on? Will you read it to me? What are they saying?
Al Digi said the people in Dubai don't watch the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
The Flintstones?
Yeah.
What?
I'm confused.
I'm so confused. What? What does the Flintstones have to do with what we're doing here? I don't get it, but you please feel free to fill us in. I want to know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, I wanted to get the tahini. Ooh, I got Indian food last night. That's what I'm going to have later. After this Dubai chocolate. I'm being nice.
Lance asked, do you ship non-medicated items from your bakery Marigold Sweets?
I'm working on that, having some more non-medicated items. Yes, it's going to happen. Definitely. Yes, I ship across state lines. My trademark is very, very strong. Do people want the non-medicated ones if I did just regular chocolate? Probably, right? I like chocolate. They are good. I always crush them when I have them non-medicated because sometimes I do them just for samples. There we go.
Oh, it was a joke. Abu Dhabi do. Yabba dabba do.
Oh.
All right, we're caught up. Thanks.
I'm sorry. We're a little slow. So, I put a whole stick of butter into 2 cups of the kataifi. Will someone tell me if I'm saying that right? Hi V Club, hi Delicious D. How's it going? Have you tried any more recipes from the book? Doesn't that look pretty? Okay, we'll get one more photo like this. Oh wait, and I'll stir in we'll get ready for the pistachio. I hope I can fit it in that bowl. Where did all my big ass bowls go? Winslow, you stole my bowls. We'll use the metal one, which isn't great, but it'll work. So this is infused with rosin. I always want to take it further. Tahini. Woo! Ooh, that looks really good. Mmm. Ooh, wow, fancy. Tastes expensive. So golden. Like, what do you think that did to the terpenes? Who knows? So a whole jar. These better be good. Oh, good, they can see too, yeah. Okay. And then a couple of tablespoons. Good scoops of this tahini. Tahini's like sesame peanut butter. Kataifi? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Who knows? Tahini? I don't know if this is traditional, but it sounds good. Oops. Some live rosin. That's not burnt. We want to get that in there. So this is your potency. And when I talk about 20% loss in the book, we're talking about decarboxylation, but like, listen, I can't, you could spend all day trying to get every crumb out. It's okay. So this has to cool for sure. Wow. I mean, it looks good just like this. I would just eat this. And this has a lot of potency. How much should we put? At least half a gram, right? All right, that looks good to me. Okay, let's get this off. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. It doesn't look as green as I thought it would. Does that make sense? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, you're seeing my little socks. Isn't that cute? I would eat a bowl of that. I know. So I put it in the fridge because chocolate is something that is temperature sensitive. So I know this is my tahini. So don't fucking tell me what. Do. Put this on. Making a mess. Okay, we got this. This is good. And we just got it. I'm making room because we're going to start doing the chocolate shit. And that's always a pain in the ass. I actually have a section in my book about tempering chocolate for marigold sweets. The instructions. And I originally wanted to tell you to put your AC on at 68. It's on. But you see, we have to have it on because otherwise the chocolate won't set up. Not until it's mixed with, it turns green, right? I just did mix it with, I mixed it with the pistachio. Pistachio in Italy, they say pistachio. I mixed it with the cream, the pistachio cream. It doesn't look as green. We could always add some food coloring to it if we wanted to make it more green. The chocolate is strong sometimes. Strong. Like the flavor. I'm doing dark, and I've definitely seen people do like milk. But I'm sorry, I wasn't going to go buy a whole new bag of couverture just to do this. I have dark chocolate, and that sounds like the right. Tasting that cream, it's so sweet. I wouldn't do something... that's gonna leave marks actually. What am I doing? So this is not a polycarbonate mold. I have some poly, but they're not deep enough candy bars for this. You need it to have like some depth to it, I find. So with chocolate molds, these ones don't matter. They're not polycarbonate. Although all of the stuff that's here, like on the top of it, like watermarks and things will show up on your chocolate. So with chocolate making with a polycarbonate mold, you would take cotton balls and you shine your molds.
You're done with the soda?
I think so, yeah. I just want to make sure these are totally dry because if we put any water into chocolate, it doesn't like it. Does not like water, chocolate. Oh, and we got to make sure we put some spoons in the freezer so we can test our temper. Okay. All right. I don't feel like I did a good job with that. I feel like I made it worse. Let me go get something really quickly from my bathroom because I'm just worried the top is gonna have stuff on it from the paper towels. I can be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes, not always. Try not to be. Thank you again, Eddie Moretti, for the super chat. And the best way to support this stream is to join the Edibles Club on Patreon. It's a really cool group of people, a lot of them who are here right now, hanging out in this here chat. And yeah, it's an awesome group. We have a group chat. I'm gonna have the Discord later. It looks hot there. I'm in Arizona right now. Yeah, it's Kyle. It's, you know, it's nice today. It was the perfect, kind of probably the last day we could pull something like this off. You know what I mean? And before we go into the dead heat of summer, because summer is, I don't temper chocolate during the summer. It's actually something I'm trying to figure out with Marigold because I don't want to temper. These molds are fucking annoying. I knew they were going to be. I was going to get the polycarbonate ones, but I was like, I don't need them that fancy. Okay. Let's temper chocolate instead of obsessing about this. And I wanted to think of how to do this with the food coloring because I really wanted to put some color on the top. I wish I had little weed leaves I could put on the top. That would have been cool. Hi, Bonbon. So this isn't nearly enough chocolate, but this is some couverture. I think I'll probably only do 1 bar if we're being honest, but let's take. So the other couverture I was using before, I forgot I had a bag of Valrhona. This is the Valrhona. It's really nice. This is what I use for Marigold, 66% cacao. And they'll put on the bag what you want to take those temperatures to, like what you want to melt it at, fonte, or maybe it's just font. It doesn't have an accent. So then you would want to melt this to between 122, 131. Your crystallization stage is 82, 84, and then your hold, your working is 88 to 90. So basically, we want this to hit a certain point for melting, which I feel like we got there. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I was like, I don't want to do this for the cookbook, my thermometer wasn't working, so I had to do it by my lip. I hope this is enough for this chocolate, for the bars. So we're just gonna, maybe I'll melt some more. Let's melt some more chocolate. I just don't want it to not be enough chocolate, and then I'm like, oh, I don't have enough chocolate to coat this bar. I'll take my spoon out so the plastic people don't get mad at me. Don't use plastic, you're poisoning people. I'm like, ship has sailed, my friends. Retracted? Why is everyone retracting their messages, Kyle? What'd you say? So how's everyone doing? What's going on? What's happening? Nothing? It's 76 and muggy in Toronto. Al Digi. I haven't been to Toronto in a while. I bet that's better than freezing fucking cold. Toronto gets cold. Have you ever been to Toronto, Winslow?
No, but it sounds like a nice place.
You would like it. Yeah, you would like it. It's cold, though. It's a cold place. Oh, there we go.
I have a friend in Victoria that I might go see, just north of Seattle.
Yeah, I know where Victoria is. My siblings were born in, they were born in Vancouver, not Victoria. Victoria is the island. Yeah. It's really beautiful. You want to know why I know Victoria so well, even though I've never been there outside of the airport? because it was the one place on the weather forecaster while I was sitting in Edmonton that was like always nicer than everywhere else in Canada. Like the weather, the you know, it'd be like negative fucking 30 something in Edmonton, and then Victoria would be like, you know, I don't know, livable. No offense to my Edmontonian peeps, but that shit is cold. Plastic. She's amazing. If you ever need a taste tester, cool. I got you. Thanks, Adam. Kyle's gonna pull a blanc. It's a big mold, Petra. That's why I was like, I'm only gonna do one because I don't need that many chocolates, but it is a very big mold. So I'm just stirring, trying to melt some more of this chocolate so we can get a nice coat on it. I read I could take, I'm willing to risk it, I think. Are we willing to risk it? Here's what I'm thinking. Tell me what you think of this hypothesis. Oh my God. I'm trying to do this without pulling down my kit. Okay, so I have all of these colors, right? And I'd love to do something, but I'm worried that if I put the gel, what I could do is test it. I could always test it and see if it fucks up my chocolate. Because you don't want it to make your chocolate seize, but I want to add some color to the tops of the Dubai chocolate bars. Liberty Genetics. It's summer today in Eugene. Wow. Eugene's nice. Eugene's like, have you ever been to Eugene, Winslow? No. Eugene, Oregon is, it's like college town and like a pocket of not gun country in Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon's very divided that way, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like little pockets that, like, you know, you've got Portland, you've got, one second. So this is called seeding, what I'm doing. I was taking tempered chocolate, the seed chocolate, and it helps to create, create the temper in the chocolate. Those crystals line up in a certain way because as the seed chocolate slowly melts, it helps to organize and crystallize the chocolate. So, and you just got to stir, and that's what a tempering machine does. So we want to take it to 90, and I'm just going to stir it like this, and then we'll pull that seed chocolate out. It's that rare mountain air. Yeah, come back to Toronto with Miguel again. Al Digi, I want you to know, I messaged Miguel and asked him if we've ever been to Toronto together. And we have never been to Toronto together. So I do not know. Like, I was like, maybe I'm just a stoner and I don't remember a trip to Toronto. But I can count on one hand how many times I've been to Toronto. So I don't think it was me. I investigated because I was worried about my brain. I was like, oh no, my brain's going. Damn it, why did I do that? Okay, one second. Check who's? Bibli. Freezer flash or what freezer flash? Oh, you mean for the chocolate? What? Freezer flash or what are you reading? I can't.
I'll revert.
It doesn't let me scroll down.
Bibli says a small barbecue brush, small dishes of colored chocolate, tiny brush strokes in layers or drizzle.
With the gel?
Yeah.
What did he say? Why don't I see that? Why doesn't, I hate that I can't see all of the chat. That really pisses me off. Oh, a barbecue brush, small dishes of colored chocolate. But what I'm trying to say to you is chocolate seizes if you put water in it, and these are gel, so they have water in it. So I am worried that it will cause it to seize. So what I was gonna do was maybe put it into coconut oil, melted coconut oil, and then put that on the top. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get creative here because I don't want it to just be chocolate.
Let me know when you're gonna pour.
Oh, not yet. We've got to temper. Oh, but we should probably, if I'm gonna try and attempt that. Do I try and attempt it? I have coconut oil. I could take like a little bit and just put some colors. And then I'm thinking coconut oil because it's not liquid at room temperature. And
Elevated Trade says, would love to see Abdullah and Rai make an appearance on your show.
Never. Rai? Rai I would have on anytime he wants. He doesn't live here though. I think he went up to San Luis Obispo. He just had a baby. He just had a little baby boy. Super cute. Vanessa's the best aprons. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I have so many colors. I wonder what color I should do. Something that's gonna pop on the dark chocolate. So I almost feel like we should put some white in it so it pops more. We could even, see, I don't even think the gel is gonna mix with an oil. See? So that's what's gonna happen. Oops, sorry. That's what's gonna happen with the chocolate, right? See how it's separated? So I don't think we can use those because I think they'll just sit. Maybe I could brush it on top. That's why I wanted the silver. What else could I put in there that would be interesting? Oh, the chocolate mess is happening. I should have gotten some, I didn't think about the colors. Smoking on some Talimon. It's okay. It's gonna be cool no matter what. But it would have been fun if we could put some food coloring on top. Let's see what the temperature of this is. We need a stir. I've not been doing a good job tempering. And then we have to pull this out. I bet we have to pull the seed out. Yeah. So I should have pulled the seed out already, but I didn't because I was distracted. It's okay. So pull that seed chocolate out, right? And that's why I like the bigger couverture pieces than smaller, because then it's easier to extract them out of here, get them out of here. Yeah. And then this is like practically done. We can start. I'm trying to think of what can I put on top that would be fun. I have sprinkles. I could just put sprinkles. Why don't I do that? Fuck it. We'll try something. I wonder if you'll be able to see them. So this is 86.5. And keep stirring. Just keep stirring. Making me so hungry. That's the point, man. That is the point. What did I want to do? I wanted to get, to see what sprinkles I have. Because I feel like I have some way I can make this more pretty on top. Do you know what I mean? Like, we got to do something. This looks fun. Otherwise, but maybe sprinkles aren't like classy enough. God damn it. What can I do? What if I put like garlic on top? Just kidding. Weird. I could put salt. That's what I should do. Let's just put salt. Okay, so we're at 83, which was crystallization stage. So you bring it down, right? And then you pop it. This still has some heat to it. So pop it on your kind of warm water. Sorry, you can't see that, but I'll put it right here. Pop it on your warmish water. And remember, like, heat carries. Like, so if you see it going up quickly, immediately take it off, because we only want to heat it up enough. Oops, I forgot a seed in here. I'm going to take this off for a second. Right, because it's still lifting. Didn't know there was a seed. Thought I got them all. Probably was stuck to the bottom. Okay, and that's why we have those spoons in the freezer. Oops, don't turn off. To tell us we're gonna test the temper. It looks beautiful to me, but you never know. So 88 is kind of like our working temp. That's when it's gonna be the most, oh yeah, you can leave it there. Most viscous, but still in temper. And definitely when you're enrobing, you want it to be as viscous as possible, because it's, when it gets nice, like when it's really thick, the longer it sits in temper, the more it like kind of crystallizes and it'll build on itself in a weird way. It like thickens over time, especially when you're like on a small tabletop tempering machine. And if that happens, right, it gets like kind of over tempered. If you're ever working with chocolate, I'm talking like hours. I used to stand for hours and dip thousands of caramels by hand. And so the chocolate would, you just get over tempered. And you can add melted chocolate that's out of temper into that to kind of thin it out, because like those crystals aren't all kind of lined up yet, right? Just make sure it's at 90. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the freezer. I'm sorry, you gotta move your tuchus. You know, make sure it's at 90. I could have even put those in the freezer so they set up. And we'll put some salt in here too, on top of the things. We're just gonna use salt because that's what I've got, okay? We'll put some nice flaky Maldon, if it's still flaky. I'm trying to think of which one of these is the cleanest. Everything got fibers in it, you know? It's just part of life. You can't cry about it. And we're just gonna put salt all over it because that looks prettier than just a straight up. Okay. So this is gonna be tricky because this isn't a very solid. I need another bowl too, because I don't wanna, or I'm gonna put parchment down is what I'm gonna do. Because I don't wanna waste the chocolate, and it's tricky. Because this isn't very thick, like it's not very sturdy. God damn it, where's my parchment paper? I'm putting this down because I'm gonna make a mess. And I don't wanna waste chocolate. Okay, oh wait, let's make sure it's in temper. It could be better, but I think it's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Pretty shiny. I think we're okay. But I do think we're gonna have to pop this in the fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it in here. I'm gonna have to temper more for the top, but that's okay. We're gonna tap it, don't worry. It's gonna get tapped. We gotta get it on the edges too. Good thing I tempered more chocolate. So I don't think people like usually pour it out, but I'm gonna do that. I mean, I don't want a whole, I want just a coat of this, right? I don't want it to be this thick. Get the bubbles out. What a silly mold. Don't do what I do and get the polycarbonate mold. And then I feel like it needs to like come around. I don't know what's gonna happen to that salt if I'm honest with you. Coming around. And then maybe I can just pour it in here. I don't know if this is gonna be thick enough. Like it needs like a thick layer. Normally this is what you would do is like pour it off after, but I think with the Dubai chocolate bar, because it's so thick, I'm just gonna keep moving this around so it coats. And then I think it needs to pop in the fridge, if I'm being honest. I have never done this chocolate bar shape before or style, but we're doing it. That was a lot of me jibber jabbering. Okay, so we're gonna need some for the top. We're gonna have to temper more chocolate. Hopefully that chocolate was good. And then I'm gonna put this in the, I might have to put it in the freezer because it's too hot today, but it's a little bit cheating, is how I feel about it. Because like, how does this is the thing about chocolate trends. They're all, none of it's tempered chocolate. I should have gotten the polycarbonate mold. It wouldn't have come in time and then we couldn't have done this, but we're gonna figure this out. Oh, you know what? Let's put this on a sheet pan so it's not so floppy. And then I can actually that's how hard you want to smack chocolate, you know? You want to do this like floopy shit. Okay. We're going to let that set up in the fridge. Is not what you normally do with tempered chocolate, but it's LA, it's hot. Cut me some slack. This is our pistachio live rosin whole bit. Everyone wants to see. It's not totally green, but I have a feeling it's gonna be tasty. Experimentation is adventure, that's right. That's right, we're experimenting. I'm gonna melt this all down again because we need a top, right? It's called the foot of a chocolate. We need that. We don't got it right now. We don't have enough chocolate for that. So we're gonna temper some more chocolate because don't you know that's my favorite thing to do. And you can see that process all over again. And we can see how well I did this last time on the parchment, see how it sets. It looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty shiny, but you never know. And you can take like this chocolate that's on the spoon. Yeah, it cracks. Not great crack, but we're doing it. We're doing it. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I'm gonna get really high right now from this chocolate bar too. I wonder if the salt just like totally just melted into the chocolate. We will find out. Why is slow mode on?
People were chatting a lot.
Oh. So what? Just let them go, man. Just let it go. Don't slow them down. Let them go. They love it. No, just let them fucking talk. It's not art unless it has the potential to be a disaster. I love it. Hi, Ohio Gamers Khalifa. Are new people coming in? How many people are in here right now?
67.
Holy shit. I know that doesn't seem like that many people, but we usually have like 40 or 50. Sometimes we've gotten to 67 before, one time before.
Yeah.
Must be the Dubai chocolate. So whenever you see chocolate, usually on Instagram, it's not in temper, it's in the freezer. But I temper chocolate. That's what I do for my job, other than making edibles. I'm an edible maker, I'm a chocolatier, and I'm a live stream host. Hey, because I'm hip. I'm not like a regular millennial. I'm a cool millennial. Just kidding. Ooh, hot. Hotsy totsy. So we're melting some more chocolate for the top. I even think we need probably more than this because we're going to have to like cover it. This looks really good. I want to try a little bit, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put this chocolate in there. I don't like to waste chocolate. Chocolate's hard to get. It's expensive and it's really hard to grow and process, and it's grown in really, you know, poverty-stricken areas of the world. And hey, why is my chat so delayed? I don't see anything. I don't know. Something's wrong with it.
You sure you said it's a see all chat?
I see live chat is what I have. Maybe moderation, timestamps, pop. Well, let me try pop out. Maybe this is better. Adam Armstrong, thank you. Love it. Love it. Top chat, live chat. I can't like that one. That's like a special super chat. That's like something, it's called something else. I don't know what they're called, but it's cool. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, let the chat go off. Let them go off. That's what we're here for. Until it gets really crazy. And then we'll have to slow them down. Bum, bum, bum.
Music licensing.
I know I'm being a little reckless with this towel, but it's hot, so. Yeah, and the book has been doing really well. Super sticker, that's right. That's what it's called. The book, let's see where the book is at right now. It went way up after the can of butter video, so thanks, bros. And thanks everyone for who found me because of that. It's went from like, of all the books, right? Like it tells you how many, where your book's out of all the books. It's 11,000, which doesn't seem that high, but it is pretty high. So, and that was because that's half of what it was before. It's halfway higher. Really doing some numbers in my head right now. And yeah, that was just from that reel, which is really cool because I've been shadow banned for so long on Instagram. I just tried something that I had seen. I'm just trying to get my bench scraper. I don't know where it is. I had tried something another creator had done that was like, if you want to get engagement, try this. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. You know, I got to get the word out about this book. And it totally worked. I don't know where my nice one is with the black handle. Ugh, okay, whatever. It's one of those days. Because that's more what I need to use. Where did that go? If you're a chef watching and you're wondering about my mise en place, I'm just going to apologize and say I didn't do it today. Really any day, if we're being honest. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh, there it is. It was worth it. This is from JB Prince, if you want to know where to get that. No, it's not on my Amazon store. JB Prince is like a really not fancy, but it's more for kind of specialty pastry. Okay, cool. Whoa! Super chats coming in. So tempered chocolate should set really quickly, especially in the fridge. It's a pretty good temper. It's not perfect, you know? It's not totally shiny, but we're not gonna mark me badly for that. Okay. I need to temper this really quickly and then we'll fill it and then we'll put this foot on, we'll pop it in the fridge again, and then we should be ready to party. Who likes to party? Okay. Where did my chat go? Oh, it's right here. I have dangerous thunderstorm conditions, have to power down. Oh, see you later, Bibly. You gotta tune back in later to see how it turned out. I'm sorry that you're having extreme weather right now. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so cedar chocolate, we gotta seed it. The more seed chocolate you can melt in it, the better. And I didn't stir enough last time. I wasn't stirring. Stirring is good for tempering chocolate. Drink some water. Yeah, I feel bad for anyone who's going to be experiencing any kind of weather stuff because fucking FEMA. LA got hit right before all that shit got gutted, so. Did you see what Gavin Newsom said today?
He's gonna stop paying federal taxes?
Yeah, because Trump's saying that he's gonna cut California off from federal funding if we don't. Why does he want to do that? Because we won't like ban trans athletes or what?
They just hate everything about California.
No, I'm aware of that. I know. I'm just like, what did we do this time? You know, like, why are you trying to do that? I think it's pretty silly given how much money we provide this country.
We didn't say thank you when they turned on the water for our wildfires.
That was so bad for Northern California. If you actually look into how that affected farmers and what it actually did, and it was really not good for the state, but whatever.
The fires were pretty much under control when they did that.
And so it diverted water that was, you know, we have all of our water is so allocated, every drop of it, so much of it going to fucking Nestle. But, you know, to do that.
Verdon asked, does FEMA still exist? They do, but they're getting gutted.
They're getting gutted.
With everything.
And, like, the thing is about it, too, like...
Like, I think they didn't get deployed for the tornadoes that happened in the Midwest?
Yeah, pretty much. Twist, burn, repeat. Yeah, chasing sunset. I love it. I'm just stirring this shit. Stir it up. We're still at 100 degrees, so it's a little hot. We can probably add some more seed chocolate. Maybe I'll do another bar. I wonder.
Did you see the ice raids in LA yesterday?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the people.
That was pretty upsetting.
I know. I saw the people protesting, and Angelino's really fighting back against that. Did you see that? The protests?
Oh, yeah. It was heartwarming to see people
Yeah,
protesting.
It was awesome. I was like, damn. Damn. It was kind of like, I'm proud of our city. We have so many undocumented people who live here, so I don't, you know, like why you can't, and they pay taxes. They pay a lot in taxes and don't get anything.
And they build everything and cook everything and clean everything.
And that's the other thing. It's like, yeah, raise our children and do all of that. But we do need to, we need to fix the immigration issue in general. Like, it's ridiculous. All of it is, you know, not easy. And yeah, anyway, whatever. We won't get, Wednesdays are when we get political. If you're new here, hi, I'm Vanessa. This is the Edibles Club live stream. I mean, the Edibles Club is my Patreon, but this is the live stream that you have access to. And we're making Dope Dubai chocolate bars. I wrote a cookbook, how to eat weed and have a good time. Will you drop it in the chat for them? You can put like either the Simon & Schuster or the Amazon. Maybe put both, because if you don't want to use Amazon, hit the Simon & Schuster, but it's better if you don't get it from my publisher. I know it's so weird. I guess it doesn't matter now because I'm not going to be on bestseller lists or like in the first few weeks of the book being out. You can get on bestseller lists, but that has passed us by. But yeah, it's been getting really good reviews on Amazon, and I'm so grateful to everyone who's been leaving me reviews. Someone left me a 3-star review and they didn't say anything though. Like they just left 3 stars, and I'm trying not to take it personally because it's not like they left me 1 star or anything like that. But I'm like, well, what did you not like about it so I can do better? I'm like, can I have some feedback, please? Like,
Yeah, it's awful when they don't say anything.
I'm like, just 3 stars. I'm wondering if it was like a bro who was like, well, I'm not going to give her 1 star because I don't want it. But I don't think so. Maybe just someone thought it was like whatever. Okay, we're almost ready to take this seed out and then drop it and bring it up on fucking chocolate, man. I'm glad there's a lot of you here today watching because this is a complicated recipe. You missed though, like I already infused the butter. Everyone, call ice water hash, cold Cali ice water hash has a whole new meaning. What do you mean? Ice. Oh, ice. That's funny. That's funny. Hi, Vanessa. I remember you from Bon Appetit back in the day. Found you on YouTube recently. I'm a little behind, I know. I'm going to pick up your cookbook. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's really nice of you. Appreciate you. And I know sometimes, like, people don't have the means to get a cookbook, you know? It's $20-something on Amazon. Do not get the spiral bound. Please. It's expensive. Sorry, Lance. I know where you got it, but you like it. So
we're at 75 viewers. I think that might be a record.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a record. We have a record number of people watching right now. So welcome to the live stream. I'm tempering chocolate. I know it looks like I'm just making a mess, but anytime you see the videos online and people are like, oh, just melt chocolate and throw it into something and you're good to go. You're not. You got to temper it. Otherwise, have you ever had a Snickers bar that you left in a car and then it melted and in a hot car, and then it melted, because I wasn't specific and it could have been in a cold car, but I'm in a hot car, and it melted and then it set up again, right? You were in San Francisco, you were driving through the Mission, and then you drove down to the Embarcadero. Yeah, so the chocolate turns white because chocolate is an emulsion of cacao, cocoa butter, sugar, and there's water and sugar. So that's where you're getting the emulsion part of it. And what else is there in there? I think sometimes lecithin to help with that, to help emulsify. I think this probably uses soy lecithin. Some of them, like the one I was using for a long time from Guitard, but I can't get it now, uses sunflower lecithin, which if I'm going to use lecithin, I try not to use soy. So I'm trying to get it to the right temperature. Oh, it's probably a little low now. So I'm going to pop it on the heat for a second. But we can let's fill our chocolate bar. Okay, let me get this shit out of the way. We're making a mess, and that's okay. That's what this is about. Let me clean my hands and clean this up because you're gonna take a video. And then we gotta fill this chocolate bar up with the live rosin filling. So I have tempered chocolate in here. So you can just, this is why they're called bench scrapers, but I didn't really want to use that for that. Okay, so take our tempered chocolate here. I hope I made this thick enough to hold. If not, we have another chocolate bar and we'll try it again. I'll pull it apart. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. Winslow, I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know either? Okay, so we've got this live rosin. We're gonna put it in. Maybe I do have enough for 2 chocolate bars, but I wanna make sure the edges stay clear so we can have a little bit of an edge, right? Yeah, because the chocolate, I couldn't get this mold to coat the way I wanted to. Probably should have done a second coating of tempered chocolate, but I don't think this is how they do it on YouTube. But this is how I'm gonna do it, okay? So we have our live rosin. I think we have enough for 2 chocolate bars. So if I fuck up this one, we'll make up another one. Second time's the charm. Trying to just spread this nicely so it is thick, but not like, it can't be higher. We need to be able to get the chocolate in it. Right? Maybe a little more. So then it'll only be, I put half a gram. It's gonna be heavy. Wow, this spread's so fun. It's gonna be so crispy, crunchy. Let me do this. Okay, I'm being a little, turn on the oven. A little excessive. Let's make sure we have an edge. And an edge. I can see what I'm doing, yep. And then we're gonna pour our tempered chocolate on top of this edge. Okay. I didn't check if this was in temper. One sec. Loud noises. Okay, check if your chocolate's in temper. This is just a spoon that was in the freezer, sorry. Should set up pretty fucking quickly. You see? This is probably better temper than the first one, because I was paying attention. Okay, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. This Dope Dubai chocolate bars, only on the Edibles Club. Okay, so that's our tempered chocolate. See how much chocolate you need? I know it's a little messy. Chocolate's always messy. And then, ooh, I forgot, that's a seed. This is why you take the seed chocolate out, because you don't want that. But that's okay, we caught it. And then I don't want to dirty my chocolate. How many rubber spatulas can I use today? Because I don't want to get the kataifi in there, but I want to clean this off. Put this down. And then scrape Oh, hey, Delicious D sent 10 bucks. Thanks, Delicious D. Oh, yeah. Get this chocolate off. And this will all set up and we can use this chocolate again, melt it down another time when we decide to make something else with chocolate. Not this summer, though. Okay, that's a pretty nice, decent enough foot. Oops. Yeah, it's just like construction when you're doing drywall. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the fridge because it's a little warm. We want this to really set, but it looks like it's doing a good job. I'm gonna smoke my motherfucking joint. We didn't do that bad today. I didn't get any chocolate on me. Not bad, not bad. All right, hopefully this turns out so I don't have to do another one. I'm gonna save this because this is all good chocolate. I know it looks crazy, but just trust me. I will clean this all up and it's all good. We don't waste chocolate. Not here. Not never. No way. No how. This can go in here. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good for tempering on a hot day in LA by hand. Okay, so we'll light the joint while that sets and then we're getting it nice and clean so we can show you. How's the chat doing? Is it going cuckoo crazy? They love it? Oh wait, I didn't like Dee's,
Fatty like the ASMR with the crunchiness.
Okay, I thought you guys would like that. I thought you would like it. That's why I put the mic right there because I was like, this probably sounds amazing. Okay, so we're just kind of setting it up. I hope it looks pretty. Wouldn't that be sad? Let's do it again. No, we won't. Although I have enough of the infused kataifi to do another one. Maybe I'll get the polycarbonate and try it. This is Crescendo. I'm smoking before you ask. This is Crescendo from THC Design. Hey, Jeff Tharp. You missed the filling. It's kataifi, it's called. And it's phyllo, shredded phyllo that we cooked in butter that was infused with rosin. And then you mix that with pistachio cream and a little bit of tahini. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, butter. Okay, that's probably all it needs. Hopefully, we did it right. Ooh, no, maybe I didn't temper it right. Well, we're gonna leave it in there. I could make another one. We'll see how this one looks. If it's not pretty enough, then...
Crescendo's sativa dominant, right?
Crescendo is sativa dominant, yeah. Definitely.
Very citrusy.
Crescendo, crescere, to grow.
What is it, Jack Herrera and something?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what... that's my one thing I need to improve on is knowing how the different strains, like what they're all based off of. And like what was like what were the first, doesn't there have to be in like a first, starting, like what, how did we get here? Do you need water? You don't even have any water. I have water. Oh, you do? Okay, good. Blue crack. Weird. I don't think the kataifi was warm. Oh well. We're gonna rock with it. It like didn't fully set. It did and it didn't. Maybe it just needs longer in the fridge. Let me just wait. Let me put it in there. I'll put it in the freezer for a second. Now people are always like, oh, I should store my chocolate in the fridge or the freezer. I do not recommend that. Chocolate does not like moisture, and it's also very absorbent of flavors. So if you have like a stinky fish in your fridge, you ever gotten your like grandma's chocolate that she's stored in the freezer forever?
And it's
like
all stinky.
Yeah, it's like stinky. It tastes like whatever she's been cooking for the last year. The landrace strains, it's impossible to keep track of. Why did I forget that that's what they're called?
Why are we talking about landrace?
Because we were talking about like the original strains. All right. Oh my God, happy weekend to our weed chocolate queen. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and we have 80 people watching?
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
That's insane in the membrane. Oh my God, 81. Holy shit. Welcome everyone. This is my live stream. I go live. You missed it all though. I feel like we could do it. We could do some more. You got time, Winslow?
Yeah.
I can do another chocolate bar because I don't think I tempered this one totally right. And we're nothing but perfectionists. I mean, I'm not really. Maybe I did. Look at that. Actually, look at. So this is, but is that still, it's not totally set. You want your chocolate not to bend like that. And I don't know if it's too hot in here. I don't know if it would set perfectly if it had enough time and it was really, really cold in here. I have my AC on in there. AC on, it just doesn't get cold enough. This is why I was really gonna put in my book for the part on tempering, set your AC to a certain temperature and don't try to temper chocolate on a hot day. But my publisher was like, this is gonna scare people. I'm like, they should be afraid. They should be afraid. Cypress Hill doing a private performance was insane, right? Okay, I thought so. I was like, you know, thought it was really cool that he agreed to do that. And, you know, he's such a cool guy. Okay, actually, you know what? We kind of crushed it, Winslow, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what it looks like on top and we can assess, everybody. I'm sorry you're just getting here, but we were making dope Dubai chocolate bars and they can see this, yeah. Let me show them. Not a bad temper. Look at that. Pretty shiny. I want you to see. We're unmolding. I hope it's pretty. Ooh. Now this is tempered chocolate. Okay, the salt did nothing. Nothing. But if I don't, damn it, look at that. Look, I gotta show them before I break it. You guys, all I gotta say is if you know, you fucking know. Chocolate Mike, you're not here today, but I know you'd be proud of me. I know you'd be proud. This is tempered chocolate, bitches. This isn't some freezer bullshit. Anyway, I did put it in the freezer because it was cold, but this will stay like this at room temperature. Okay, so we got to do this. I got to do my little intro. Ready? Dope Dubai chocolate bars, only on the Edibles Club. Is it Dope Dubai chocolate bars? Chocolate. Dope Dubai chocolate, only on the Edibles Club. We got to do it. Hand tempered, not in the freezer, with live rosin. With live rosin, you guys missed it, I'm sorry, you'll see it. Okay, I gotta take a bite. Wait, switch it for them so they can see this bite. Or wait, or maybe I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, put it on me. I don't know how. They're gonna see all this shit, but that's okay. You guys can see.
No.
It got rid of it.
Oh no.
It froze.
It did the emergency thing.
Oh no. It's okay, you guys. Don't show them my bedroom. Oh, it's frozen anyway. Oh wait, no, we're back. We're back. He's trying to redo it, but my phone, careful because it might hit it up here, you know? Okay, you're good? All right, you guys, look at this shit. Okay, we did it. Oh wait. Yeah, because it's on the things. It's on, you have to push it down further, like that. Oh no, Winslow. Okay, did that do it? So have it, yeah, fur on that end. That's exactly right. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. I'm sorry, it's a little crazy. Listen, you guys, you're here for an exciting day. We did dope Dubai chocolate bars, dope Dubai chocolate. I'm gonna take a bite. I gotta take a bite. I've never had this before and I want you to hear it. Mmm. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Might need to make this for Marigold Sweets. Mmm. I feel like it could be thicker. Mmm. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? That's pretty cool, right? That's a good temper, good girl. That's amazing. If this had gold foil on top, it would look really pretty. You don't taste the rosin. So like what, how many squares was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 by 3. And we put, this had, we probably used maybe half of the, not even half, maybe a third of the potency. And it was half a gram. So let's say it was, yeah, I'd say we put 100 milligrams into this chocolate bar. Because if we were, if it's rosin, it's probably more than 50% potency. More like 60, maybe even higher. But let's say 60. That would be 600 divided by a third. Or it'd be 300 divided by 3. Because I only used a third of the mix, the filling. I'm really doing some maths. And so then, if then that had 100 and you divide that by 9, each little square would be about 10 milligrams. That's cute.
That's perfect.
Uh-huh.
It's like a proper edible. You eat one piece.
Mmm. I was worried it wasn't going to be, it was going to be not thick enough to hold the filling and be like too much filling to chocolate, but I think I could have even done it thinner, the shell. It's okay, it's delicious, but I want to try it with more filling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yum. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is fucking good. That's great.
Oh yeah, it's 8.
8 squares, not 9.
Oops. Okay, so divide by 8. 100 divided by 8 was
12.
Why don't I just look at a mold? It's 10 squares, so it's literally 10 milligrams each.
Oh, it's 10. Okay.
Stoners, man. And this
Well,
is
they were right. It definitely can't be 9. It's 8 or 10, but it's 10.
3 by 3 by 3 is a square. Do we make another one? Poll them. Do I temper more chocolate? Oh, Fraggle Rock, thank you. I mean, I'm a chocolatier. Chocolatier. I feel like a chocolatier is French if I'm in France. Really good. Maybe I should make another one. Make it less thick, right? On the shell.
Of course, everybody wants another one.
Okay. Let's do it, bitches. Let's do it. Send me some super chats if you want another one.
Oh wow, one person doesn't want another one. Who's that?
Who said no? I want to know who said no. I guess it's up to us now. Yeah, Chris, have you ever sent me a super chat? Maybe you don't have your info on YouTube. That's okay. I'm gonna get really high off of this. I should definitely bring this to Cornerstone too, right? They would lose it. I was like, bring out Jen's plate here. Why not? I'm just putting these on here because doesn't that look profesh?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because I do this for my job. Chocolate. I was worried the chocolate didn't temper. You know what it was? Is because when I do chocolate, it's so thin, the shell, it sets really quickly. Okay, everyone says do another one. You got it, pal. You got it, Kathy. You know, Kathy, all you have to ask, and I'll do it again.
Thanks, Kathy. Thanks,
Let's
Patty.
do it a little thinner. Okay, Zia Antoinetta says ciao. Ciao,
Set.
Zia. Hai visto? Ho fatto bene. I guess that would be l'ho fatta. Because, wait, would it be? Chocolate. I don't remember. The gender stuff, like how is that for you in France? Does it just come naturally when you live there? You're just like, you know all the genders of shit?
Yeah, it does. There's something about an intuition about new words. You just feel it.
Because like there are some weird rules, you know, like, yeah, Delicious D, you have to try these. I used a whole stick. So I did 2 cups of the kataifi, a whole stick of butter, put a little rosin in the butter. And then, yeah, super chats.
Leah and
Holistic
Eddie, thank
Leah. Holy cow. Okay, everyone wants more chocolate bar. You got it, okay? I'm going to do it again. They're like, do it again, do it again. What were we talking about? Oh, and then we were talking about the recipe. And then what else did we do? Okay, Chris Fisk does too.
Thank
Chris,
you.
how's your Bitcoin going? How's crypto? We'll have the Discord today, okay? We're going to have the Discord today. Oh, well, you can set up the computer and I can sit on Discord and they can watch you set up the computer. Just chill. Unless you want to come another day.
No, that works.
It's not like, do you need it to be quiet to set up the computer?
No, you need it to be quiet for Discord?
No.
Okay, cool, we're good.
I mean, we're just going to chat.
All right.
You know what it is. It's just a bunch of all these people who you know in this chat. They're going to be in a different chat. If you guys want to know what we're talking about, I have a Patreon, the Edibles Club. And we have a Discord. And it's part of the quarter up tier. And higher has access to it. And we just hang out after these live streams if I don't get too high. And we shoot the shit, my friends. That's what we do. Adam Armstrong, thank you, man. That's so awesome. I mean, find you, Vanessa. This is the first Dubai chocolate bar recipe I'm actually inspired to recreate. The first temper was beautiful. Each time I watch you temper, I'm less scared to try it on my own. Holistic Leah, you can do it. Just test it first. Make sure it's in temper. If it's not in temper, you know what to do. You start again. And yeah, you'll lose a little bit of your seed chocolate because you're gonna have to use seed chocolate again. And like, you know, if you don't have seed chocolate, whatever, you're fine. And you could even do the marble method. The first pastry chef who showed me how to temper chocolate, she didn't even use, did she use seed chocolate? But I don't remember, but she was using the fridge, and she would stand in front of the fridge or the freezer with the bowl so it's cooling down. I just want it to cool down. Oops. Let's turn that off. Melt some more. I want to get that chocolate out.
Read Jolvis's comment.
Jolvis, cioccolato per l'equipaggio per del Dr. Green Thumb. Chocolate for the team, Dr. Green Thumb team. I'm guessing equipaggio is the team, Jolvis. Mi dispiace. Drop a Patreon link, please.
Crew.
Huh?
Maybe it's crew.
Crew, yes. Here, I'm gonna drop it here and I'm gonna pin it, okay?
Hi, Michelle.
I got it. Boop. Oh, Michelle's in there. Rename it the Vanessa Pistachios Decency Bar. Kathleen Coughlin. Decency? One of my YouTube videos got into the like Christian groups that don't agree with pot, and they're like, you're teaching our children this. I'm like, my account is age restricted. So why are their children looking at it? No kids allowed. No kids allowed. What did I do with that other mold that I had? That was nice and clean. We just had it here. I think I threw it. I hope it's... You're a genius. Okay, and we gotta melt this chocolate. Pretty nice, not bad. A little, not totally, it's too hot in here. If I'm being honest with you, it's too fucking hot. But the shine is nice, right? So this was allowed to set up overnight and get really cold. That's why C's candy is always cold, and your chocolate has to be kept cold. Otherwise, it's not the real deal. Oh wow, Ochinomu. What? Wait, everyone has a crown even if you can't always see them. Yes. Yes. Okay, everyone wanted more chocolate. I love it. Of course they do. Let's make it even better. Yes, I'm very obsessive about trying to get this all off. But that's how you make like chocolate art too and stuff. Like you use parchment, because parchment's good if you don't want things to stick, which is why I use it for resin and stuff. But we're gonna keep this parchment here because we can still use it. And we're gonna use it for making these chocolates. Nice to keep things on here. C's Candies, that was, I don't remember if it wasn't technically like my first job, but I was a C's Candy, holiday helper, and during high school, I remember I had to fill out the paperwork. You know, when you're under, like you're 15, you have to fill out the child labor stuff paperwork. And that was my first job, and I used to eat a shit ton of candy, like so much chocolate, and make myself sick every day that I would go in, and then I would forget. You know, I forget and go back the next day and do the same thing. Oh, I know. Be like a pineapple, stand tall, wear your crown, and be sweet on the inside. Sometimes I'm a little sour too. Sweet and sour. Oh, did I put my offset in there or not? Did I? I think I did, but that's okay. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out. So we're melting this chocolate, and then I gotta temper it again, which is kind of annoying, but we're gonna do it. A little more, get it in there. Guess what? They let my Rex expire without advising me in advance. What? Your card? Your medical recommendation? You can get it from Leafwell if you want. I know that. So I'm melting this chocolate. We're doing this again. I'm feeling a little stoned, but never quite stoned enough. Not for the Edibles Club. Winslow, did you doubt me that I was going to be able to do this?
No, never.
Never. One of my grandma's favorites. Yes, I worked with all the grandmas and I had a white little button up. And here's the thing. Let me tell you about See's candy, okay? So if you didn't know, you can ask for as many samples as you want. I don't know if they've changed that rule, but that was the rule when I worked there. People can ask for as many samples as they want. Be respectful of that, okay? Also, like, don't make yourself sick. 2, the employees can eat. We could eat as many chocolates as we wanted because they need to move it, right? They need to make sure that their product is fresh and they want us to know what we're selling. So I would go back there and just stuff my face like I'm just opening up, oh, what's this chocolate? What's this chocolate? And that is really where my obsession started. Well, it really started with Laura Secord up in Canada. But when I worked at See's Candy and I ate all those chocolates, then I got picky. I had like certain chocolates I would eat because I knew I was gonna make myself sick. So I only picked the ones I was really interested, like I loved. I love a rum nougat, always down for a rum nougat. I love the butterscotch chews, which are marshmallow, no, the scotch mellows. No, not the scotch mellows. Oh no, I'm forgetting all of the See's candy. I used to be, you could give me a box and I could point out what everything was. And I love I love a cherry cordial and I love their butterscotch square. That is really good. And then what else? I like all their shit, if I'm being very honest. That's a bummer. Ask your family doctor, Michelle. They should give it to you at your next appointment. Okay, I'm getting distracted. We're trying to temper chocolate and get this second bar going. Okay. Chris Falconer. Shout out to Laura Secord. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. It was so fancy. It'd be at the mall and I'd go and it'd be in like the glass cases, just like See's, but a little fancier than See's. See's is like old. Well, I guess Laura Secord was like an old lady. I think it's closed down, right, Chris? I don't think Laura Secord exists anymore, which makes me really sad. I loved Laura Secord. You know what else I used to love in Canada? Canada has great British candy, you know, because we're part of the God, what's that called? Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And they have Macintosh toffee, which is basically a massive hunk of caramel. It's like a rectangle this thick. You know, you would hate it. Your face is accurate. You would like it?
Maybe.
It's like, and it was the type of caramel that like when you're chewing it, you like pull your filling out because it's so kind of like sticky and thick and whatever. But Macintosh toffee, and then they have Aero bars, and they have all the best candy.
Kathleen asked, what's the tool you use to get the rosin into the bowl?
What's the tool? That is from Kathy. Kathy, will you please tell Kathleen what that is? Peppermint chocolate, yum. 420 in Colorado. Well, shit, I better light up. I better light up, man. Happy 420. I wish I had my bong clean. I'm sorry. I didn't prep that.
Right, hot knife. Thank you, Kathy.
So if all the seed, like, okay, obviously this is still very warm. It's at 108. That's too hot. Sorry, if all the seed melts, I need to stop. Kathy, I gotta go get that dry flour, the bake. I haven't done it yet, I'm sorry. If all the seed melts before it hits the right temp, just add more. Add more. We're gonna have more melted chocolate. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, those do look professional. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I'd be disappointed in myself if I didn't do a good job. Fraggle Rock Pothead, thank you. Everyone's having a good time. Okay. I'm just stirring this. It needs more time. Drink some water. Feeling a little stoned. There's so many great super chats today. Everyone is really enjoying the chocolate. I feel like anytime I do chocolate, right? And I do pasta. If I do handmade pasta, I feel like you guys are always very happy. I know this seems silly, but it just needs to cool down a little bit. It's melting this seed a little too quickly. Who said that? Show your support for Vanessa Lavrado. You don't see that?
No.
Oh, YouTube is doing that. That's so cool. The chocolate bar looks fantastic. It does, right? It really does. Put it back in the shot. It's a good skill to have. Yeah, you can temper chocolate. You just gotta be patient, and when you put it back on the heat, so this is like a double temper, right? So you could just stop once you take the seed chocolate out and take it to like 88 degrees Fahrenheit. You could just stop there and start tempering right there. If you want to have a stronger temper, you drop it down even further, down to that like 84, it'll say on whatever chocolate you're using. And then you bring it back up to 88.7 is usually what they say. And that's when it's really beautifully tempered. So, and then you want to let them sit. You want to, like, ideally these chocolate, like this chocolate, I wouldn't have snapped it right now. It snapped great. I thought it looked good. But you would let it sit overnight and just kind of get solid in a nice cool kitchen. I really want to make it happen. Can you imagine if I did Dubai chocolates though for Marigold? I feel kind of bad because like this pastry place that invented it, it's like everyone's stealing their idea. It's like the cronut, you know? Remember that craze? The cronut? It was a cross between a croissant and a donut. I want to try it. Love watching your edible kick in. I love that feeling and seeing others feel that onset. I feel it pretty quickly. I also didn't eat anything today yet. I know that's really bad. I got distracted. I'm usually not that bad about my food intake. But so I'm feeling it pretty quickly, which is good. We're almost done here with this temper. And I want to do it thinner, I think. I mean, some of it I got pretty spot on. I'm just trying to think how much thinner I can go and have it still hold its shape. Okay, so we gotta take the seed chocolate out and put it in here. I would dip pretzels in the chocolate. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I could do chocolate dip pretzels with the put that around the pretzel and then dip it all. I wonder how it'd look. It'd probably look like a blob. Taking out the seed chocolate, right? Don't want this in there. With a cup of tea. Yeah, I should make myself a cup of tea. How did you guys find out about this stream? Okay, let's do another poll, Winslow.
What are the options?
Instagram, YouTube, what other options are there? Somewhere else. And then in the chat, tell me where else. Okay, so we can get rid of this.
Real TV says Fraggle Rock.
Oh, that's right. Fraggle Rock. That's right. I forgot. Be Real is like, he has been so supportive of me. I am so grateful that he did the show, you know? I didn't know if the show was going to keep going. I thought it was, you know, I didn't know if it would keep going or not. And then they were like, Be Real's going to be the host. And I was like, okay. And I was kind of worried. I was like, oh, what if he's an asshole? Like, what if he's going to be like ego and, you know, like, oh wait, no, I'm dropping it lower. What am I doing?
Ochanomu says blue sky.
Huh?
Blue Sky.
Blue sky. Cool. Got here through the Thailand video. Oh, that's really cool, Chris. The Thailand video is KD's video. And that video did so well. I really want to do more of those. I want to go to Trinidad. There are these really cool women. I just bought their cookbook. I'm blanking on their names. Ayana. My memory isn't great. But they are in Trinidad, they're sisters, and they're trying to change the perception of cannabis there. I think it's decriminalized. It's not totally recreational. Like there's rules for it, but I would be very interested in going and cooking with them.
Over a third of people said YouTube, which means you're getting good reach.
Great. Like YouTube just showed them?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not think that at all. That's cool. Really cool. Welcome. Yeah, 43 other. So where's everyone saying what's the other? I wonder. Okay, so we're stirring this chocolate. Try if you see any seed, like little pieces of seed, just take it out and keep going. Try not to get bubbles. Try not to make we're not trying to like whip air into this. We're just trying to move it so it cools down faster. And like I said, you could put this in the freezer, like try and cool it quicker in different ways. Put it in ice water. I don't want to do all that right now. How people always try and kick what someone else likes in the gutter. What? I've only ever had it from a certain chocolatier in my city ever since I was little. So like I said, wait, what did you have? Wait, what happened, Michelle? What happened? Catch me up, Winslow. You're like, I don't fucking know. Michelle, what happened? Okay, so we're stirring this, we're stirring this, we're stirring this. Oh, God. Ryan, I think is his name. Who? Where did you get chocolate? Me? Kyle? Me? Michelle and I were talking about chocolate dip chips. Fucking fantastic. Wait, are you saying you don't like that idea? Salty, crunchy, chocolatey? Yes, 100%. Let's go. Let's eat them. Just talking chocolate covered tater chips and being, I just see this stupid show your support, told they're not good, but that's okay. Who the fuck thinks they're not good? Michelle, don't listen to them. I'm with you. Okay, new poll. Chocolate potato chips, not or no? Yes or no? Chocolate potato chips. Chocolate covered potato chips. Bibly. Hey, Harry. I have my notifications alert for your... Okay, this needs to cool faster. It's taking way too long, buddy. I'm just sitting in front of the freezer. It's not very exciting. I can't wait for this anymore, you know? It's taking too long. Yeah, I'll just grab this guy again. Always have like an ice pack that you can just try to cool this shit down. Chocolate and salty. You go say, oh, look at that. Don't you feel better, Michelle? That's why we ran that poll.
Yeah, that's some support right there.
Yeah, she isn't like the cheesesteak mafia. Like, don't fuck with her. My great-grandparents did too, came in through Ellis Island. My grandparents came in through Ellis Island. My grandma Claire, her original name was Kalojera, which means beautiful old age. And then my grandpa was here already. He was born in Colorado. And my great-grandparents immigrated to New Orleans. Originally, on my grandpa's side, Sicilians.
Music licensing reimagined.
Do, do, do. Okay, there we go. Ah! It's okay. All right, so we got that. I gotta make sure my spoon is here. Oh no, that didn't close. There we go. Got chocolate all over my hands. Ugh. It's always messy. And then we gotta bring it up a little bit so it's more workable, I guess. But we don't want it to be too hot. Ah. Okay, like I said, you could have just started at 88.7 and left it at that, but we didn't do that. We're taking it all the way. We're gonna try and work quickly so I don't have to temper again, because I don't want to temper again. That's how I feel about that, okay? So I'm trying to heat this up a little bit, but not too much. And then we're gonna pour it, put it on the sheet pan, put it in the freezer real quick. Try to keep this in temper so we don't lose it. And do the foot. So I don't even have the heat on. This is just like residual heat from the water, and I might need to turn it on because it's not that hot anymore. But I just don't want it to get too hot, but I want it hot enough to work. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Take it there. Careful, careful, careful. Like that kind of a spurt. You know, it's kind of like heating chocolate in the microwave. You really want to be quick about it, quick little pulses. Especially because I'm using metal, which is conducting more heat. You want to, and this is going on the side, so. So we're at 85. I'm going to test it. Test your chocolate. Let's put it there. 85.7. It's boring. It's stirring chocolate, man. I want to see how it looks. So we're gonna go with it. Because I already accomplished it on the first one. We're really just trying to go after that thinner shell. I think that looks good. Yeah. I like how it's setting. Okay, I like what it's doing. All right. So I'm gonna get this out and actually do it on the sheet pan this time. Pour it in. You guys can see this. Try and okay. If I had put this in the freezer, the mold, it would have helped. I didn't temper this right. It's okay. We already did it once. Okay, let's pour this out because I don't want it thick. Right? I didn't put salt this time because the salt didn't really do anything. I'm gonna pour most of this chocolate out. More than I did last time. But maybe my spoon was weird. We're gonna hope my spoon was weird and that my chocolate was good. She doesn't miss her pain meds. What? I'm gonna pour even more chocolate out. So I'm just like trying to get this thin, and I wish it would go on the sides. So kind of use gravity to move the chocolate around the mold, getting the sides a little bit. And then we're gonna pop this in the freezer or in the fridge and just like let it really set up. Yeah. You know? This is what you do. And then if I was doing my other molds, I'd put them upside down so it doesn't settle on the bottom. But for this, I kind of want it to settle on the bottom because I don't want it to be too thin. Otherwise, it might not hold that filling. But let's make sure it's even. You can kind of see the chocolate blob. And then just don't be afraid to really smack it. Okay, let's pop that in the fridge. Let's keep our chocolate in temper so we can do this all right now. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit so it doesn't. It looks pretty good actually. It's too warm in here for it to set very quickly. All right, let me get my offset spatula. I always say let me, like who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? No one. Okay, don't go to TJ Maxx. Perhaps I should. But stores like that in Ross are always such a mess, dude. It's like ridiculous. Oh.
Yeah, Claudine said she got Dubai chocolate at TJ Maxx.
Oh, cool. The center filling is butter, pistachio cream, the Where did that go? Kataifi, kataif, shredded phyllo dough, and you cook that in butter. We added rosin to that, and then you take that and you add that to pistachio cream and put a little tahini in.
Show it up close.
Yeah, here. The light is kind of hard to get.
It looks like rice and curry.
Yeah, it looks like rice, like peanut buttery rice, which like, yeah, it's pistachio cream, so it's sweetened. And I liked the addition of tahini because I feel like it cut the sweetness a little bit. Let's see. It's almost there, but we're gonna leave it for a second more just to be sure. Just to be sure. I need to get, when I have it, like if I had my own set kitchen, I'd have like a little fridge like close by so I don't have to go out of frame, and have everything all set up. We're gonna get there, you guys. We hit 80 viewers today, so we're on our way. Let me turn this on for a second in case I need to heat this chocolate up. All right. Offset spatula. Chocolate. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So then I'm going to take this, right? And just plop that right on in there. Maybe I did use half. Maybe that's too much. Who knows? We'll find out. We definitely need more of the crunchiness. I feel like that was what was missing, was more crunchy. So I'm gonna try and really jam it in there. I should have put all the ingredients in my Amazon store. Yeah, join the Patreon. That's the real cool shit, you guys. Maybe this is a little too much. We'll take some out. Sorry, you guys, 1 second. Trying to really pack it in there, okay? Oh, don't worry. I'm not. I'm just getting it really flushed down, like compacted. I want it as crunchy, max crunch. And we need like enough for a foot. So I gotta make sure I can compact it. And then I'm gonna come in, and we're gonna come in and go like this. Because that's actually, I'm more worried this is gonna set. No, we're good. Ooh, look at it, it's already got an edge. But that's not thick enough. It's like a little art project. Get your little tools. Get your tools and make a little thing, push it in. Oop, let's get it in from that. I really feel like I'm doing like cement or like brickwork right now. I feel like I would be good at construction. I like lifting things, heavy things. Okay. So I really tried to pack the filling, okay? And that was a lot. So that's probably more than 100. Let me show you this, you guys. So our tempered chocolate here should set up pretty nicely. We want to get in those sides and we're going to tap, tap, tap it. Get the rest of this on here.
Eddie asks, why are some of the fillings more green than others?
I know this one's not so green. I'm going to guess it's the pistachio cream I got wasn't like...
Yeah, it was like 10.
It wasn't super green. It's the one they said is like what to use, but maybe it was... I don't know. I could have added food coloring to it.
Don't do that.
But I didn't think that was a good idea. So this kind of set up a little bit, but that's okay. Just want to get those clumps out. Do, dee, dee, do, 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 do. Okay, and then come in, and then let's wrap this on the table. So it gets into the creases, you know. Let's put this here, and let's scrape it. Oop, how's this foot gonna look for me today? I let the chocolate see like the oop, and that's the other thing when you make it really thick. So I probably won't add this chocolate back into my good chocolate to temper because it has some of this kataifi rosin in it. Rosin. It's a little messier than my first one, but we're trying. Not as perfect of a foot. So this is because my chocolate was too thick. I should have heated it up a little bit on the stove before pouring it, but I was being impatient, and that's okay. You're allowed to. We're not selling this. Okay, so that's that. It's a little messy, but super messy. Oh well. Let's go into the fridge or the fridge for a second. Okay, so that chocolate I'll have to do something else with, which is fine. Let me put this over here. This over here. Yeah, chocolate's messy. And this we will deal with later. Not dealing, this is good chocolate. Put that in there. Go back here. Oh boy. Made myself some dishes. This. Okay, how's the chat? What's happening? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It's cute. You know, I'm definitely feeling that chocolate. How did I eat one square? So like, yeah, that's a good amount. People are like, I can eat 100 milligrams. And I don't really understand why people feel that's so important.
Well, there's the malabsorption thing.
Oh, because their livers. It's like, sorry, your liver isn't working.
I don't know if it's liver or like digestion.
Yeah, it could be your like metabolism, but I've also heard it could be your liver enzymes, like you lack the enzymes to metabolize.
When I was in my 20s, I couldn't feel edibles at all.
That's right.
I would eat 200 milligrams and nothing would happen.
Right. Right. So, but like, it's not like you're like, oh my gosh, yay. I can't feel this at all. I feel them a lot. I'm like the canary in the coal mine.
Like the first time I really felt an edible, I ate a 75 milligram candy after Thanksgiving dinner. Remember there's a thing where like you
Oh, because
eat
all the
a bunch of
fat.
food.
All the fat you ate.
Something helps you metabolize it.
Just like unlocked something. That's interesting. What's going on? I got the Lepays. I will be trying it tomorrow. Right. Try it out. Let me know. Yeah, you got me dosing lighter these days. I just like, can I eat more? Yes, but I don't want to be comatose. I have to host a show. So I can't be, and I don't want to be. I was on the season with Be Real where I was the judge. I would be like putting my head down on the table because I was so tired. Because the first episode you're like totally fine, and the second episode you shoot you're like okay cool, but then by the time you get to like the 8th, 9th, 10th episode, you've been eating so much weed consecutively in like such large amounts and in so many different types of ways, like every concentrate imaginable. That's why I just like laugh at people who are like, have you ever heard of concentrates? And I'm just like, fucking man. Yes, I've eaten all of them. Don't give me terpenes, please. Okay, maybe I did temper that chocolate, okay?
Super chat from Delicious D.
Hey, Delicious D, 420. I love it. Okay, so here's our chocolate again, right? Look at... Pretty good, babies. Okay, so we did it a little thinner this time. You saw the filling was definitely... Woo! Okay. Work, Vanessa.
Super chat from Adam Armstrong.
Oops.
Thank
Okay,
you,
got a
Adam.
little chocolate on top, but it's okay. Looks pretty good, right? Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. Okay, ready? Let me get it there. Okay, so that's really stuffed.
That's money.
That's really stuffed. And they like to do that, right? That's the shot. Will you get a shot of that, Winslow, on your phone? That's very thin. So that's... Is melt... Huh?
Video?
Sure.
Music licensing reimagined.
Dope Dubai chocolate. Only on the Edibles Club. Oh. It's so good. They look so good.
Artless.io.
Wow. Wow, 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 my friends. I mean, it needed to sit in the fridge a little longer, you know? But the chocolate's so thin. It's not the most flattering angle. It's like just I like the forehead, but it's cute. You need to hear what I'm eating. Okay. That's how I would do it. I would do it that thin. You know what I mean? It needs to be that thin. The chocolate. Because then the filling is really nice and thick. All right, everyone. Florencia Dieguez thinks it's a great recipe. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen your name before, so I'm assuming you're new. If you're new, welcome. Please come again. I go live every Saturday, 1:20 p.m. Pacific. Usually not usually. Sometimes I let my Patreon, the Edibles Club, vote on a recipe. I try to switch between savory and sweet edible recipes. This is my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. Oh yeah, drop it in the chat. It's out now. It has 5-star reviews, except for one 3-star review. I don't know who you are, but I see you. Tell me what I did. Anyway, it has 5-star reviews. What does it smell like though? The Dubai chocolate? It smells like it's buttery, it's pistachio, it's bitter chocolate. I wouldn't do milk chocolate. Milk chocolate would be way too sweet. You need the bitterness of dark chocolate. It's crunchy, it's all the things. Dang. We didn't play any music today.
No, we're playing music.
We are?
Yeah.
You've been playing music?
Yeah.
How come I haven't heard any cool songs? Oh, I guess I can't hear it. Is that what's playing right now?
It's pretty quiet there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Fatty McFat, he loves it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the cookbook. You want the cookbook. Let me show you my Amazon link.
Do you want the Amazon store?
Yeah, put the Amazon store, please. And then I'm going to put the cookbook link. If you want to get it from Amazon, you can get it here. And then if you want it from other stores, I'll drop the Simon and Schuster one.
Just dropped both of those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Both of them?
yeah.
You did. Okay, good. Never mind. You're on it. Shit. Okay. Well, I have my tempering method in my cookbook as well for the marigold sweets recipe, salted caramel recipe, because I don't gatekeep. I don't gatekeep, but my shit's under copyright, meaning that my publisher doesn't want me publishing stuff online for free. So if you have learned from me, I'm here to teach you, right? I'll teach you my ways. I'll teach you you just ask me what you want to know. Better if you join my Patreon, because then you have a direct line to me. There's a DM feature for Patreon. We have a group chat, so people share their photos. It's like a little family. I don't like that word. It's a crew. It's a equipaggio. So yeah, that's on Patreon. I think today was really fun. It went really well. I'm here every Saturday, 1:20 p.m. Pacific, every Wednesday, 4:20 Pacific. Wednesday is the club sesh. We shoot the shit. More often than not, I order something from a restaurant in Los Angeles that delivers, and I eat it. And we go on a deep dive while I take bong rips and we learn about different things. Last week was MK Ultra, or not last week, but the week before the last club sesh was MK Ultra. What else did we learn about? We learned about, I can't remember. Don't ask me. I'm too high. The chocolate is hitting me, okay? And also after this, thank you, Vanessa. Twist, burn, repeat, and eat. Chocolate. Yeah, Chasing Sunset. Got a great name. It's a clubhouse, says Fraggle Rock Podhead. Love learning. Keep spreading knowledge, fam. All right, Jeff, I always will. I like to teach everyone. It's fun to cook for you all. And your support, all of these people watching, please come back and keep watching, because that's what's helping this grow and keeping the stream going. You help pay for things like chocolate and weed and Winslow. So we appreciate, and he just, hey club, guess what? We're getting Adele. Wait, didn't
we're
we?
building a proper PC for live.
Oh, wait, a PC. Wait, isn't it Adele?
The monitor's Adele. The PC
Whatever.
parts I built.
Okay, so we're getting a proper PC, but the monitor's Adele. I misunderstood. I thought that... And it's going to really make the stream a lot faster. And then we can like stream on multiple platforms at once and make it a bigger to do. I'm really going to try and grow this over the next, however, this whole forever, as long as until I need to take a nap. All right. I hope to see you all if you're in the club. Adele. It's Adele Computer. Adele Computer. We're getting a new computer. Winslow built me a computer. He built me a PC. And because my computer right now is a joke. And so we've been working with it and running OBS through it. But it doesn't like it. And it doesn't like Premiere Pro either. And that's like that's everything that we do. So like that's why Bon Cam isn't up, because it's like it always shuts down on OBS on this computer. So we have a better computer that can run more things. It has a way bigger Winslow. What's it called?
It's going to work better, guys. It's the current iMac is like so ancient and slow and
buggy.
This is going to be proper.
It's proper. So that's what's happening. Yes, pushing the MacBook it's not a MacBook, it's a iMac to the limit right now. But yeah, so we're going to set that up after, but I'll have the hangout in 20 minutes if I can get my dog walked in that amount of time. But yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday. Okay? Come hang out with me on Wednesday. Hit those credits, Winslow. Oh my God, it's my club. Wait, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. It's my club. Thanks for being here. These are my club members. Awesome people. We hang out in the chat. They share their photos. Petra got some goats. I hope that they stay nice and they eat all of the brush. They're good for that. We also share like what we like to watch and all of those things and what to eat and what I should cook next for this live stream. So if you want to hang out with us, come join the Patreon. I know I keep saying it, but it's really cool. So I'm going to keep emphasizing it. Join the Patreon, the Edibles Club. They are far more generous than YouTube, meaning they give their creators more of a portion of the subscriptions than YouTube. So that's why I don't have subscriptions on here. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend and happy Pride. Happy Pride. I should have said it first thing. Happy Pride. All right. Love you. Bye.